This game was originally supposed to be the last game of the regular season. We had some postponed games that we'll see 3 games next week. This will be our final road broadcast of the regular season. And then we'll have the 2 home games broadcasted. But one thing that was interesting about this weekend, when we get this schedule, there's 3 drafts. We were supposed to end the season in Iowa. That was draft 1. We were still supposed to end the season in Iowa on draft 2. And then the 3rd draft came, and we were ending the season in Greenville, which about a year ago, and we're almost on the nose of a year ago, I was offered the position to where I sit right now. And when I saw the 3rd draft of the schedule, I think it was beginning of May, I thought, well, that's appropriate. How ironic, where I started my career, I could end it. So, went through the process of hiring a broadcaster. Brought in a hell of a guy in Eric Konwetsky to call the games for us in Bloomington. And I'm going to start this by, again, this was supposed to be the last broadcast of the year. And at the end of every year, I like to do an acknowledgement to everybody. And I take this from Kelly Chase, who did it when I was an intern with the St. Louis Blues. He acknowledged everybody at the end of the year. And I thought, wow, man. It was just so awesome. And he's fighting for his life right now. And Kelly, I'm behind you, man. Love you. And everybody in St. Louis is behind you on this fight. And it's just weird that I end it here in Greenville, and I've had a great past few days. I've learned a lot from Greenville. I talked with Tim Vieira, their president, before the game, and I met a lot of great friends. Not met, but I reacquainted myself with those friends, lifelong friends that I've made here, and all my stops. Greenville, Springfield, Utica, San Diego, Anaheim, St. Louis, where I started as an intern, an unpaid intern, mind you, kids. Unpaid intern for 4 years. All I ever wanted to do was be a broadcaster. And then this opportunity came to me, and I couldn't look back. And I'm so happy and proud to be a part of not just the Bloomington Bison, but the Bloomington Normal and McLean County area, to help continue what everybody is continuing to make that an unbelievable community. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of fun. And I come back here to Greenville and I think, man, this is an amazing city. But I'll be honest with you, on my walk here to the rink today, I thought, you know what, I miss Bloomington. I can't wait to come back. We have a lot of work ahead of us to become an elite city like this here in Greenville, but we're going to get there. And we're getting close. Downtown Bloomington, there's no doubt about it. There's buildings coming down, but there's a lot of opportunity out in front of us here to make that an elite community in Central Illinois, and I'm excited to be a part of it. I sit on the Board of Governors of the McLean County Chamber of Commerce. I'm on the CEO Council. And I want to be there. I'm looking at houses. I want to be there for the rest of my life. And I'm glad that everybody can come talk to me as Bison fans and owners and presidents of the community, to where we can try to figure things out together. And it's awesome when I am in the arena and I see business friends come together and share a good time with one another, and they can put aside their worries of business and getting things done and have a good time, and that's because of us with the Bison, and I love that. I love when friends see each other for the first time in a few months and they don't have to talk about problems and they can just sit there and enjoy a Bison game together. There's nothing like it. And now I want to go back. I'm going to get all over here, but I'm going to try to nail it to the point. And I want to go back to what Kelly Chase used to do. And what I did for every year that I would end with a hockey team is thank everybody. Because you go through a season, and it's a lot. There's a lot that you go through as a staff, as a team, players. We all go through it together to try to achieve greatness. And I think we have this year. And it's been fun. And our staff, Gabe, Jason, Jonathan, Bob, Annette, Eric, Maddie, David, Gally, David Casey, Greg, Melissa. Awesome job. Year over year, we've blown the socks off of last year, and it's not just the staff. There's a lot more that's entwined to that. But there's times this year where I'm just so proud of everybody and what they've accomplished. And it's amazing to sit back and look at the work that everybody does and the dedicated humans that work for us with the Bloomington Bison. And it doesn't stop there. I mean, you look down at our coaching staff, Philip Barsky, Jesse Messier, and not just them, because we have other men behind the scenes, Dan Larmer, Parsa, Chad, Bob, Isaac, our team chaplain. I was so proud to bring him on this year. Matt, our athletic trainer, Josh, Zach, our assistant equipment manager. Awesome job. And I think we are a contending team. I've said that. I think we proved it here tonight, this week. It's been a lot of fun to call these last 3 games here in Greenville, back where it all started for me. I started in Greenville 2012. Went to Springfield, Utica, San Diego, and now Bloomington. And the thanks continue here. Even our interns, game day staff, arena staff, led by Anthony Nelson, ushers, security guards, parking attendants, they all put a smile on my face. And it's been so much fun to be a part of this together. And, you know, the players, too, I think I grazed over that. I apologize. Players, it's so much fun to call these games here this weekend, and what I did last year and the electricity that they brought to the city and the commitment to our community. It's been second to none. And a lot of people say, man, you guys are everywhere. Well, you know what? It's not just our front office staff. It's players' willingness to do this. And I'll read your text in a moment, Eddie. I wish you were here. I've been very fortunate to have some unbelievable captains in my career. And you, sir, are at the top. It's been so much fun getting to know you and helping our vision together work this team into an elite company. And our business partners, our corporate partners. I said I'm on the McLean County Chamber of Commerce. I'm on the CEO Council. They've all become my friends within a matter of 365 days. Business partners and friends. And that's what it's all about. And all of you, I thank you. I feel like I belong. And it's amazing within a matter of that short a period of time how you can make me feel so welcomed. And I love the Midwest for that, and I love Bloomington, Normal, and McLean County for that. And finally, to our fans, our season ticket members, fans that come in once in a while, I've gotten to know you all very well out of the past 2 years. You are the heartbeat of our team. I love talking shop with each and every one of you. A lot of them were here this week. And that shows not only their dedication to the team, but the sport, what we provide. They believe in us, and I believe in you. And thank you for your undired support. It does not go unnoticed. And it's great to see those that can travel and those that are listening in and those that go to Bonchon and those that go to watch parties. It's incredible what we have in Bloomington Normal. So for that, I thank you all. And I want to throw a quick thank you to everybody who I've ran into who's been a great mentor in my career. Chris Lewis was my president here in Greenville when I started. I've had quite a bit of conversations with him over the past year, and we met this past week, and it was great to talk with him. Bruce Landon in Springfield, thank you. Pat Conacher in Utica, thank you. Been a lot of support to me moving through my career as what was a broadcaster, and now everyone's seeing me move on. And Chris Kerber, thank you. St. Louis Blues broadcaster has done a lot for me. Gave me my internship, started my career. And Chris Lewis gave me that leap here in Greenville to jump into the pro game and get off and running with my career. I spent the past month thinking about this moment. And then I started diving into old clips and things that I've saved. And I've saved everything over my career. And with the help of one of my great friends, Tom Catlin, we put together a video that I will post over the next day or so. But I will play the audio version of the greatest moments of my broadcasting career. And I will close out by, once again, I briefly ran over it, but I do want to send a great thank you again to the chairman of Hallett Sports and Entertainment, Jim Hallett, the CEO of Hallett Sports and Entertainment, Sean Hallett, for first of all offering me the job, believing in me for what I can accomplish in Bloomington, and giving me the opportunity to close off and say one more final goodbye to everybody. I started my broadcasting career in Linwood University, and one of my most near and dear friends, Mike Richter, would always sign off with one final thing, and I will tell you that in a moment, but I will set up this clip. My friend Tom Catlin helped me put this together. The song under it is called Outro, which I think is very fitting. But again, in the words of my buddy Mike Richter from Linwood University, I will sign off one more final time saying adios. My name is Andy Zilch. This has been a presentation of Bloomington Bison Hockey.